Welcome back, everyone. Jim here. Well, it's tractor moving time, and what I've done is I've rented this trailer. It's a 22 foot, I don't know if you can see the name here or not, Diamond C trailer. It's a tilt back trailer, and if you've seen my earlier video a few years ago, I had a trailer with ramps on it, and this one here is different. There's no ramps. The back actually tips down so that it's even with the ground. And I kind of like this one better, I think, only because of the ground clearance. A lot more ground clearance in the back, and when I was going out to camp, that sure made a difference. So anyway, let me show you how this is done. Right here, you've got a handle. You can see it. I got to pull the pin, flip the handle, and that'll allow the bed to tip down slowly. It's got actuators under it, so the actuators keep it from like banging down, or it goes down slowly. So let me show you how that works. So what I'm going to do is remove this clip, take that out, pull the handle, and then you notice how it lifted up a little bit as I walk back. Notice how it goes just slow. It's not going to bang down. Once it's down, it'll stay there until I drive and put the weight up. And if you look underneath, you can see there's an actuator. Sorry, the sun is just wrong place here, but there's an actuator. Okay, so I'm going to drive up onto it, and you'll notice it'll come down slow. I'm not going to do a reverse of the process because the reverse is just backing it off. So it'll just be the opposite of what I'm doing now. And I'm going to go till my rear wheels are just slightly ahead of the rear wheels on the tractor, which my rear wheels will be about here. That way there's plenty of weight on the truck.
Well, it's not go.
As the weight got up on the front of that tilt, it automatically come down nice and slow. It's an awesome trailer. Now, probably going to leave the tractor there only because, like I said, the bulk of this tractor weight is on the trailer now. My rear wheels, pretty much I like to use that as an estimate for where the weight of the tractor is. Now what I do, now that the tractor's all up in place, is I do a 4-point tie down. 2 points, I use these chains, 3/8 chains, and they're I don't know, 20,000 pounds plus, and I use nylon straps 3-inch straps, and they're like 10,000 or something like that. And what I've got is 2 chains, 2 straps, so all total 4 tie downs. And I'll tie my front bucket down, and I'll tie the front of the tractor down. And on the rear, I'll tie the backhoe down, and that'll also tie down the tractor. So the front and the rear both have one of these for the chains, and the straps are a ratchet. First thing I do is usually the chains. And if possible, I like to keep these on the ditch side so that you stop along your travels to tighten things up. You're not standing in the middle of the road, you're standing on the side of the road. Now because it's hitting on my tire, I'm going to back up just a hair. I tighten the front one just snug because when I tighten the rear one, it's going to try to pull the tractor forward. So the rear one will actually tighten these two up because they're opposing each other. This one pulling backwards, the back chain will pull forward. Okay, so I've got the chains hooked up front and rear. I'm going to tighten them up some. I haven't got them quite tight yet, but you can see how I've gone through the tie downs on the tractor, back to the trailer, and on the front I've done the same thing. And if you can see, the chains are opposing each other. The rear one pulling towards the rear, the front one pulling towards the front. The straps will be just the opposite. The straps will pull towards the center. And so I'm almost done. Okay, so now it's all tied down. Now I've pulled the chains on the front and the rear tight enough to squash the tires some. That way I know I got a lot of pressure on it. And you can see this rear strap goes up around the backhoe, and it's pulling towards the center. And the front strap is going through the front bucket and pulling towards the center. So I think what I'm trying to do is to have 2 tie downs to hold the tractor and 2 tie downs to hold the implements. So hopefully that help you. And like I say, I like this tilt back trailer better because you don't have to mess with the ramps, and it's got a lot more clearance in the back. So anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. We love you all.
God bless you. Take care.
My helper. Bye-bye.